Move on to the mixed doubles, and a match between Yi Hongwei and Lee Chae of Chinese Taipei, and the world champs from Korea, Chae and Chae Yu-jung. Let's have a look at the mixed doubles draw. We've actually got back-to-back mixed doubles matches that we're showing you this morning, so that second match will be the next one on, but we are concentrating on the bottom one first of all, featuring Chae and Chae, who are the number 3 seeds. I would expect to have a really big showing here, but they've never reached the final of the All England, which is maybe somewhat surprising.
Walking onto court in the mixed doubles, Chinese Taipei's Yi Hongwei and Lee Chae, and their opponents, the number 3 seeds from Korea, Chae and Chae Yu-jung.
Fourth meeting between these two pairs. Koreans have a 2-1 advantage on the head-to-head.
Right, we have black or red, Yu-jung?
Although, as you see
red,
there,
okay.
the Chinese
Black,
Taipei pair won the last meeting for the quarter-final of the India Open only in January.
Okay? Yep.
So even though, obviously, the Koreans have the better ranking, this may be quite a tight contest, we'll see. Let's give you a bit of information then of the quartet out on our show court, starting with the Chinese Taipei pair and Yi Hongwei. They've been 1 place higher than they are currently. 11 ranking was in October of last year. Big left-hander, 6'1", Yi. And they had a seminal moment last year when they won their first major title together. That was the US Open in Iowa. And his partner Lee Chae, who's a couple of years older. Former bronze medalist at the World Junior Championships in girls doubles, Lee. Actually won a couple of minor singles tournaments as well, way back. And their opponents from Korea, Chae and Chae, who of course won the mixed doubles and the men's doubles at the World Championships last year. This pair have been together since 2018. They've won 6 titles as a pair and lost in 9 other finals. So they go deep a lot of the time in tournaments. But as I say, they have never managed to get to the final here in Birmingham at the All England. They did get to the final in Paris, however, last weekend. 28 years of age now, Chae Yu-jung. She's a couple of years her partner's senior. They had a decent year last year, which included winning the China Open, and that's a Super 1000 event. Do you concur, Chris? This might be a close-ish encounter.
I think it definitely could be. I mean, for me, the Chinese Taipei's Yi Hongwei, he's a danger man. I'm going to be honest, I never know what I'm going to get with him. I've seen him play exceptional. I've seen him beat Yuta and Arisa. I've seen him also play not as well. He's the youngest man on court, 24, and if he plays well, definitely could be a very competitive game.
Fabio Betto of Italy is the chair umpire. And there's Lizzie James in the service judges' chair.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Chae and Chae, Korea. And on my left, Ye Hongwei and Li Jiaxin, Chinese Taipei. Li Jiaxin to serve, to Chae. Level, play.
So here we go, then. First of two back-to-back mixed doubles round of 32 matches.
1, love.
Misjudgment there.
Yeah, brilliant deception on the overhead. I think this is the thing, no one knows what he's going to do. I mean, incredibly creative shot. Looked like he was going to hit, obviously, downwards, and then puts in the punch clear.
Service over, 1, 2. Service over, 3, 1.
And this is what I mean, like that is an unbelievable shot. He held it, waited for his opponents to move and sent both of them the wrong way, and he's done that against the world champions.
Service over, 2, 4.
This is the thing about Yi Hongwei, he's very creative. No one really knows what you're going to get with him. But over the last year, he's got a bit more consistent, and that's why he's had some of these big performances on a more consistent basis.
3, 4.
That's the thing as well, his attack, he's got such a big smash. He's kind of got everything. I think it's the biggest problem for him, for me, is he doesn't know when to use it and what quite to use. He's obviously started the game really well. I mean, for the world champion to not even get his racket on a smash.
Service over, 4, 5.
Yeah, fascinating opening. Dominated by Yi Hongwei so far. But it was a late call, and I think that's part of the reason that Yi Hongwei decided he wanted a challenge and let Hawkeye have a look. Was long.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 5 all play. Service over. 6.
Brilliant touch from Lee at the net.
He's going for a really acute angle there across the court.
Yeah, and this is the thing, you know you're going to get an exciting, entertaining game with him. He doesn't do anything simple. Everything he does, like even that stop drop, is quite exaggerated. Here, I think he just slips just on the carpet on the outside of the court.
Service over. 7, 6.
He's the kind of player for me that this Chinese Taipei player, you don't want to play first round because you want to get settled into the tournament, you want to get used to the conditions, and you just don't know what you're going to get with them. Brilliant. Brilliant again, and you can't afford to give him time. You can't afford to lift to him. Something the Koreans are very good at is moving the shuttle around, but you can't do that against Yi Hong Wei because his attack is just so varied and so dangerous.
Service over, 7-9.
Don't think that Xiao and Chae are actually playing badly. It's just that Yi and Lee have started absolutely on fire here. Yi in particular, and they're just giving, at the moment, giving the Koreans a whole load of problems. It's 10-7 incidentally. There you go. It's just changed on your screen.
I've obviously been giving quite a lot of praise to Yi Hong Wei, but so far Lee playing really well, doing exactly what you would want her to do. You know, if you're her partner, she's getting the lift for her partner, very solid in defence, moving the shuttle around well. Brilliant again from the Chinese Taipei pair. They are playing very, very well at the moment.
Service over, 9-11.
Just about the first mistake.
Oh. 10-11.
Good from Chae there at the net. Just being active, being aggressive any chance she gets. Very good serve, and then just indecision on the return of serve, and really short lift.
So from 11-8 down, world champions back on terms now.
Wow, very good return. Hold and then a punch in the corner.
12-11.
Played to absolute perfection. You see Xiao almost expecting what she played before, which is the softer return. Incredible return. And at the moment, it's such a battle of, you know, getting the lift. The big thing is both of these guys on court have really good attacks, and both partnerships have to work so hard to force the other pair into lifting, but every time they do, the rally's almost over because the attack's so good. Really sharp there from Chae again.
Service over, 12-13.
Been a very exciting mixed doubles so far.
It's almost like punch and counter-punch at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, really well-constructed attack from Chae. Just calm, keeping the shuttle going downwards. Good placement, it waits for the opportunity until he can put it away. Very different attack both guys have. You know, Chae's is a lot more calm, composed and building. Maybe not quite as dangerous. And Yi Hong Wei's is just slightly random, more creative, but very up and down.
14-13. Service over, 14-all.
Well, who's going to blink first here?
Brilliant again.
Service
Really
over,
at the net, doing
15-14.
exactly her job. Incredible cutout. You can see it's even slightly behind her. She's been very sharp so far at the net. When I look at Chae and Chae's recent performances on their world ranking, the last 12 tournaments, 9 of them have been used for their world ranking points, and obviously they take your top 10, and that's how consistent they've been since around August time. Really, really impressive, the consistency.
Service over.
Great interception at the net from Chae. Read exactly where the shuttle was going to go. And they're back within a point. They haven't actually led at any stage in this first game so far, the Korean pair.
Well, say, you know, I've given Yi Hong Wei quite a lot of praise before the game in the early part, but she almost goes unnoticed. Lee Chia-sin, she's barely put her foot wrong so far against the world champion. She's been active, reading the shuttle, good shot selection, consistent, solid.
Service over, 16-17.
For me there, Yi Hong Wei could stop that off and just get the lift. Doesn't have to force it with injecting pace. Integral part in this match, get the lift. You've seen how good both sides' attack is. And there, Lee Chia-sin doing, you know, what you'd want your partner to do, stop it off, get a nice lift. There, good stop off, good placement. You can see Chae's so low, and pretty poor lift, but easy put away, and that was all because Lee Chia-sin stopping it off.
19-16.
Well, close again, are they? On a blow against the head, as they say in rugby. Came in as underdogs here against the world champs. And now they have 4 game points
20
to take the
game
opener.
point, 16. Service over, 17-20.
So 21-17 in favour of the Chinese Taipei pair. And Chae and Chae Yu-jung have got their work cut out here, the world champions. Trying to reach a first ever All-England final, but they're behind. Yi and Lee lead 1 set to none.
他如果在后场，他只要没办法穿主动层，他就会想打后场，他不会想弹后场。所以你只要看到一不舒服没有，你就要像是
太强下来，让他挑起来再做进攻，然后就是有些球其实会出去，一拉他一想，因为他现在觉得手不他一拉他会想要用力，所以你要快就把它拨起来，再起来抓那个球就好，然后球应该会
没什么，所以重要性就是抓紧就好，就是球要灵动。你可以放，可以好放的球就是放，不好放就是这样。
오, 잘하고 있으니까 앞에서 움직이는 동작. 然后这边是顺风，你在推跳的时候要稍微注意一下，不行就是推中场拿起来，推中场拿起来，就跟他有耐心一点。他如果没有上来，你就敢帮你；他如果上来的话，你就再推回去。我们要一直去跟他周旋，他弹就不要跑，他弹就给我。
Second game, level, light.
What will be fascinating is whether Yi and Lee will have the same kind of consistency in this second game. Because you can bet your bottom dollar that the World Champions level's going to go up.
Service over, 1-0.
That's where it's going to be really important. Chae's going to have to take Leon at the net, and it's going to be a battle of the ladies forcing each other to have to lift to get the attack for their partner.
Out. Service over, 2-0.
Koreans are definitely struggling with Yi Hong-wei's serve. It is incredibly tight, but I wouldn't say there's a lot of variation, but definitely struggling to return it. Look at that. You know, and it's the creativity that he has there. He's literally taken it on the floor with a double action hold, sees Chae move back and then just stops it off. That shot there, and then it sets up the rally. I mean, Chae's played all the wrong shot there, but she's in so much trouble she couldn't really lift. And this is the kind of creative genius of Yi Hong-wei. I think no one knows what he's going to do. And it's hard when you play a player that you don't know what they're going to do. It's hard for you to be organised, and at the moment the Koreans are just struggling to find their level, find their form.
6-2.
Well, couldn't have wished for a better start here. Yi and Lee having taken the opener. They've caught the Koreans cold early on in the second game.
In that last point, just highlighting what I said about struggling to return the serve. I think Chae's had a bit of a tough start to this second game, just struggling to settle and feel comfortable.
Well, that was a great chance.
Service over, 3-7.
She really hasn't made many mistakes. And it's a worry for the Korean camp at the moment. Only one outcome there.
Yeah, and at the moment it is full kind of one-way traffic, as it were. Chinese Taipei's are dominating pretty much every area of the game. Koreans are really struggling just to find their level at the start of this second game. Wow, I didn't know if that went over on it. It was that tight. It was kind of
too sure.
Everyone stood still. That was absolutely incredible shot. It's got us off a net cord as well. Even a little smile there.
She impressed herself.
Yeah. She was so calm the way she played it. I assumed it almost didn't go over.
Yes, it was a nonchalant reaction to a wonderful shot. What an angle. Almost went at 180 degrees across the net.
Service over.
And it's the body language, it's everything of the Koreans. It's looking a bigger and bigger challenge every single point.
Really didn't see this coming. Absolutely brilliant. 11-4 in literally 3 or 4 minutes. And they are, well, I was going to say they got 1 foot, they got 1 foot and 4 toes in the round of 16.
半局说我全部打你，马上不行就全部打你，就拉着他打你，前面后面全部压在你背上，然后你让他卡球抓正手，那个球注意一下，要你就抢一点换球。
对，他们现在不太敢打，前面他会一直打腰带手，而且你可以抓，你不要跟抓，你就放可以大胆一点。20 seconds.
Challenges called in.
I would challenge that as well. It was very, very tight. Hawkeye will see whether this did catch a piece of a line. I think it's close. Might be one where it just nicks a little piece. Let's have a look. Well, no, it was on the outer side of the line, but no problem.
Unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 5.
And obviously the score is a surprise for people. You've got the world champions, struggling to find their form, but it's also the time. We're just over the 20-minute mark. It's been an incredibly quick match so far.
absolutely brilliant from Chae, and I've got to say she's having the game of her life. She literally hasn't put a foot wrong for a game and a half against the world champions. Good hold there and hit, but just efficient. You know, she's done her job so well so far today. They just look a little demoralised, the Koreans, don't they, at the moment? But this is the thing, when you're unsure what your opponent's going to do, you've got doubt in your mind. Doubt is the worst thing, because they're doubting everything. They're doubting the shot they're playing, who's covering, the shot their opponent's going to play. And at the moment, they look so flat. They're just struggling with everything. This is the thing now, it's just full momentum with the Chinese Taipei's, and they're on this little gold patch where it's almost like they can't do anything wrong in that rally. Yi Hong-wei, he pulled something out of his pocket. How did they win that point? And it's momentum, you know, you keep it flowing and things going right, even if they're a bit fortunate at times, you just keep that kind of hamster wheel rolling and you keep that momentum going. And there was just a look between Seo and Chae, that previous point.
15.
And looked at each other and just read it as saying, what on earth are we supposed to do? We're getting absolutely battered here. You know, we did see last week when they played Dechapol and Sapsiri, they were 10-2 down and 18-11 down, and they managed to pull it back. But for me, this is looking ominous just because the way the game's going, that
the South Koreans, they haven't settled. They really have struggled to get into the game. It's been full domination, full control by the Chinese Taipei pair. And I think that's the second error of the whole match from Lee Chia-sin, maybe the third, but, you know, she's been so solid. And I just feel like when the Koreans win the point, they're having to work so hard at the moment, whereas the Chinese Taipeis, they just pluck one out of thin air, and it's a big, big ask. But we are talking about the world champions. We're talking about one of the most consistent pairs over the last 6-7 months. If there's any pair that can do it, it could be the South Koreans.
But the pressure is absolutely unrelenting.
Service over, 16-7.
Sometimes see little periods within a match of this kind of domination. This has been pretty much from the start.
Ball, you invaded the opponent court. Service over, 8-16.
Yeah, just called a fault because essentially he was impacting the shot being played. Good call by the umpire.
Yeah, good call, and a very cool reaction as well. No argument, just literally went back to his position on court.
Brilliant. And this is the thing, he knows it's unlikely that Chae is going to go over him because his attack's been so dangerous. So he punches in a corner, keeps a high base, the block comes back to him, and then he just punches another corner. This has been a bit of a masterclass so far from the pair from Chinese Taipei.
Service over, 9.
I think the only reason that she missed that was a racket break. Otherwise, I think she would have had that.
Straight down the middle. And this is, well, almost over, unless there's a complete capitulation. The world champs are history in the All England.
Yeah, we'll be asking for one of the best comebacks that I think I've ever seen live if the South Koreans could turn this around, because it's not just the score, it's the momentum, it's everything. That they haven't found their form. The Chinese Taipeis are flowing. Absolutely brilliant.
19.
And this is so much variation on his overhead. Great control there. Shortish lift, and the placement, no one's getting that back.
Just sort of enjoy it when you play like this.
This is the thing, the level that the Chinese Taipeis have played at is haven't allowed the Koreans to settle or play, and they haven't found their form at all, but it's been absolute brilliance.
They've got 11 match points against the world champions and number 3 seeds.
Service over, 10-20.
Astonishing. They've beat them inside half an hour, 21-10 in an incredibly one-sided second game. And Yi Hongwei and Li Chia-shin, I tell you what, if they continue playing like this, they will take some beating in the mixed doubles. What a victory that is. They did beat the world champs last time they met, but that was in 2 really tight games. This was anything but.
Yeah, if Li Chia-shin, if she's played a better game ever than that, I'll be surprised. Throughout that match, she was absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Well, no one's going to look forward to playing them in the round of 16. 21-17, 21-10. And as they bid us farewell, they've detained us for just 29 minutes. Ridiculous. It's just a welter of winners, and the Koreans just couldn't deal with it.
I would say that, you know, the last shot here, that almost sums it up. That is a very confident shot, a very complicated shot to play there. Below tape, opponents on the net. You get that wrong, your opponent's going to kill it. But it's played to perfection, wins the point. You can only do that when you're kind of on cloud 9, you're on top of the world.
Well, a warm welcome back to Birmingham, city of nearly 2 million people in the city itself, another million on the outskirts. And we've got good crowds